Now, lately, I would say in the last year or so, I'm gonna say the last year because I'm gonna go back to Bill Cosby. I'm gonna say that this really started with Bill Cosby.
I was just gonna say from this month on.
Nah, I'm gonna say this really started with Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it did.
And from Bill Cosby, a lot of
black
and white.
Go back to Michael Jackson.
Well, I don't even want to go back there because
Bill Cosby is right.
Yeah, these things right here.
I'm just saying.
That was little kids though.
And also that didn't.
These are underage people we're talking about.
No, we're going to stay at Bill Cosby. Okay, and since Bill Cosby, there's been all these allegations coming out against politicians, against people in the media, against actors, singers,
dead,
TV show hosts, like whatever. So where do you draw the line as to whether this is something real or whether people just doing too much? Like if I express interest in Reefa, if I say if I like you and I ask Reefa, can I kiss her, and Reefa don't say anything, and I kiss Reefa,
right?
Is that wrong?
No.
Is that just me expressing interest in Reefa?
It depends on the body. I would say
both. I say it's both because if I'm not interested, I need to make sure that I let you know that from the gate.
If Reefa,
so if I kiss you, and now if I ask to kiss you, you say no, and I kiss you. That's
you get your face smacked all day.
And I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's fine for that to happen. Now, if I express interest in Reefa and Reefa leads me on, right, and then
you kiss her,
I kiss Reefa. She's been leading me on,
right?
That's why
don't play.
But that's why
don't play like So
but that's why I said that needs to be established.
But people people can rewrite history, and then Reefa can tell this story 5 years from now and say, "I was scared. I didn't want to say anything," and she rewrote it.
Right.
In that instance, I don't think that was sexual assault.
No.
Now, if I just start grabbing on her,
bad publicity is better than none. So, like I said,
I don't know about that.
With Cruz is like 265.
Ask Kevin Spacey if publicity is bad.
This man is bigger. He's part all three of us at the same time, and you're scared of a little white man that is licking his lips.
He wasn't scared. I don't think he was scared.
So what do you call it? Like, let's be real.
I think he was being smart. Let me tell you why. Just like you said, Cruz is an ex-football player. He's a big guy.
Right.
This
beat
guy,
the hell out of him.
And he said that if he did that in that scenario, he would have went to jail for assault. Assaulting this little ass guy.
No.
So that ain't smart. So pretty much you lose either way then, huh?
No, I think he's winning. I think Cruz is winning.
Cruz?
Yeah.
On the back of somebody else?
On the back?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Because listen, this is how I feel.
You hide behind your wife? Dude.
It makes
because he's a fucking football player and this is a fucking little ass guy. If he whoop his ass.
If that was me, you'd be like, okay, maybe. I'm like,
no, y'all not thinking smart. Y'all not thinking.
No, listen. This pattern is going to make it hard for women who have really been abused in that way to speak up, because now it's so convenient to call foul on everything. Listen, let's be clear. I understand that it takes years and months and decades and centuries and sometimes never to get over things like this. Yes, it's therapeutic to talk about it, but at the same token, don't just come out with the allegations just because it's convenient to come out with the allegations.
He said what do you do? He was encouraged.
I think it's nothing. I think there's nothing wrong with the allegations. I think that every allegation can be looked at and they can say, hey, okay, this wasn't that. This was that. Right. If you feel it happened to you, say it. But you should also mean that you open yourself up to scrutiny so we can look at it and say, hey, nah, that wasn't that.
Right.
But he said clearly in the interview, because they asked him what made you come out.
Terry Crews was definitely that. Because if Terry Crews, if that was a woman, if Terry Crews was a woman, and the same scenario happened, we would say, absolutely, boom. That is a harassment. Yeah. That's what a lot of the guys did. They grabbed the women on their private area. This guy was gay and had power like Harvey Weinstein in the industry, and Cruz is physically bigger than him, lower on the totem pole, and this guy felt like he could do that. And I'm sure he's done it to a lot of other people, but they went with it.
See, my thing is,
it happens.
And he should not have whipped his ass.
Listen, yes,
my first reaction, hell, you touch me like that?
I don't know how many millions you have, but
none.
Exactly. When you're a thousandaire, you can move like that.
Every day, whether you broke or
we have
not.
thousands, but millionaires.
That is your man.
Like that.
I think that
on to people every day, whether you broke or not.
True.
You understand what I'm saying?
Coming on to or
coming or being assaulted.
If some guy,
but that is clearly assault, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, whooping his ass would be definitely the answer.
Nah, not in that scenario.
Regardless.
Actually, if somebody touches you against your will and you defend yourself, you can somehow be able to come on top if that is the
There's
case.
ways that you are.
If that's the case.
Here's the thing. There's ways that you can do it. If the guy had punched him in the face and he punched him back, that's something different. But for him to be doing that,
if someone grabs your nuts, a man grabs your nuts out of the order, what is your reaction?
You assaulted me.
If that happened to me,
he's licking your lips.
Me myself, or if I'm a multi-millionaire.
Listen,
multi-millionaire. Now look. Now this is my question. Why would you let him get that? Now mind you, hold on. He was saying in the interview that he seen him, across the room, somewhat like that. And this man is licking his tongue, licking his lips at him. Why would you let him get that close?
Okay, I mean that's.
And he didn't just grab his balls,
but
twice.
Here's the thing, though. So let's keep in mind we in a networking event, and I see this over there, and I'm like, this. Okay, so now I'm paying attention. I'm doing other stuff. I'm there with my wife. I'm talking. Now, next time I turn around, he's right up on me. That could happen. It was in it's not like he zoomed in on him.
I'm watching
every step of the day.
Let me tell you something. I'll give you a prime example. One summer, I was out somewhere.
No. You can't say you. We talking about millionaires.
Listen, just listen.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
The average Joe.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That technically was assault, which you just did.
Exactly.
Well, whatever. So anyway, who won't check me? Anyway, so no, for real. I was out one summer and I had my little shorts on, right? Now I am comfortable in my skin, so I was like,
show us where the shorts stop that.
I'm not gonna show you where the shorts. They just
show me where the shorts stop that on your body.
It was like under the thigh. They were short.
Under the thigh. Were your butt cheeks hanging out?
Yeah.
Under the thigh.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell the truth.
Under the thigh ain't nothing.
You can't plead the fifth. This is not wilding out. Go ahead. Yeah. It was under. Yeah. Come on, Reefa.
So stand up and show us in the front.
Listen.
In the front part.
Listen, there's one right here.
Oh, hell.
That's short.
I said short.
That's short. Short.
But I'm comfortable in my skin, and I'm also a woman. So I feel like if this is what I want to wear, if I don't know you and you don't know me and you don't have no relationship with me, you don't have the right to come up and touch me.
Agreed.
You understand what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So now, knowing that
now, where are you though?
I'm outside.
Just walking down the street.
I'm outside.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now,
east side or west side? It's different.
Over east.
Are you over east?
Over east. That's the east thing.
Actually, I was up the village somewhere.
Okay, that's
all
right. Different rules in the village.
That's as much I'm gonna give you. I was up the village.
Gotcha.
Now, anyway, with what I had the wherewithal to understand that I need to be aware of my surroundings. Right.
100%.
A guy walks up to me and attempts
as he should
to swing his hand.
Did you say as he should?
To smack my behind.
Okay, I didn't know you was gonna say that. I thought he was gonna try to approach you. Now, mind you, hold on. Now, mind you, so you're walking and he passes you.
I'm at the store.
Okay, you're in the store. You're in the store. So now you're at the counter.
What did
he
have
walking past you?
I was just outside of the store.
Did you have Jordans
so you're just standing there.
Did I have Jordans on? Of course I had Jordans.
Okay, so listen. So is your butt facing outward or is your butt like to the wall? It matters a lot.
Booty rocking everywhere.
I was outside.
So, but
it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You did that.
It does matter.
You did that.
Because, for instance, it does.
If a boy is standing outside with a beater on and I see his nipples, that still doesn't give me the right to walk up to him.
Women do that all the time.
That's assault.
Women do that all the time.
What are you doing?
Women do that all the time.
What? Grabbing nipples?
It doesn't make it right either way.
Stop.
Get to your story. Tell me what happened in your story.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is I deflected his hand and I told him, don't go there with me. You don't have that right to do that. So what I'm saying.
You talked to him?
Of course.
You ain't slapped the hell out of him?
I smacked the shit out that
hand.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah, wasn't gonna touch me.
She's like, bad hand.
Like, I ain't say bad hand. I said get that shit up out of here. That smack was say get that shit.
She said you better have some money in that hand next time.
No, just don't touch me.
$50. There you go.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if you feel that way, as Terry Crews said that he feel that way, you could have diffused that situation.
I agree with that one.
I agree with that.
Yes,
I agree with that.
You don't let nobody get that close to you.
Let's go back. Let's go back to your same scenario, right? Now let's say that the person who touched you later on you found out to be 2 Chainz. Okay?
That's still doesn't give you the right to
listen to what I'm saying. Hear my point before you say anything. So now she sees 2 Chainz. She's like, oh shit, that's the motherfucker that touched me. So now your whole scenario becomes
$500,000.
2 Chainz sexually assaulted me in Evanston Village 5 years ago.
I had $1 million.
Yes. I need some money.
Yes.
Well, listen,
and that's not right.
If you don't put me in a situation, I don't fool up like that because I don't want that kind of karma. I don't want that kind of karma. I don't want to sue you over something that could potentially ruin the both of our lives here. Because let's be for real. Let's be for real. If I'm calling something fake on you and the truth comes out, because there's got to be a trial, there's got to be evidence, there's got to be hereditary evidence and all that other stuff. When the truth come out that I lied, now I'm tainted. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am.
I understand.
I think about that type of stuff.
Look at the ladies with the R. Kelly situation. Yeah, I understand.
I think about that type of stuff before I put myself out there. Whether you're 2 Chainz or whether you was Titty Boy from round the way, you have no right to touch me. So if I feel like you're getting too close,
2 Chainz, Titty Boy, same thing. But I got you.
That's what I mean. I don't care whether you are 2 Chainz or you are Titty Boy that was on the block.
What about Obama?
I don't care who you is.
Okay, all right.
You don't
just making
have
sure.
the right to touch me. And if I feel like you're getting too close to me, it's going to be an issue. If you can't handle that, then that's what it is.
I hear that, and I think that it's a blurry line because at times women want guys to be the hunters, or y'all want us to be aggressive, and then in some instances you don't, and some guys are not intelligent enough to be able to differentiate when this woman is trying to.
Woman wants you.
I don't think that
women are like a scale.
It's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird because I've been in scenarios where I didn't think that the woman liked me because of the way she acted, but she really did.
She wanted you even more.
Right. And I was like, okay, she didn't, but she really did.
And I get that.
Some guys ain't smart.
And I get that because guys do the same thing. Some women, we sit here and be like, well, I don't know if this man really like me.
Exactly.
Because the day he called me, tomorrow he ignored me. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know. Right. So that's just human nature. But what I'm saying is, if you are in a public atmosphere, right, and somebody touches you or attempts to touch you, that means that more than one person was around to have witnessed this situation.
Yeah, we're talking about Terry Crews.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. More than one person was around.
No one else said anything though.
Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind, but I don't like that excuse because in Hollywood circles, all this crazy shit happens and that should be normal to them, right? All this Harvey Weinstein shit and Brett Ratner and they saying Russell Simmons and all this and countless other people we probably don't know about yet. Right. That Hollywood lifestyle, all that shit happens and people see it and don't say anything. And people be scared. And then when you get some age to you, if you go back and different shit that we probably let slide when we was younger, when we look back at it, we like, damn, that shit was crazy. That was this.
Now say something.
Now say something.
So then say that.
What you mean?
Say that.
Say what?
So because of his career is not where you think it's supposed to be, then say something?
No. Listen,
that's not what I mean.
What I'm saying is if this is true about Terry Crews, then come out and say that I'm coming out.
But that's what he said.
Listen, I'm coming
No, but he said he was encouraged by everything that was going with the Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
No. To me now that's kind of hard to believe now because of who you are, what you look like, and then who they're showing.
That means nothing. That means nothing.
What I mean, okay, he's what you just say. Wait. He's a football player, right?
Ex-football
player. He's 265.
So,
And this guy that they're showing that he let grab his genitals, not once, but twice.
Genitals, but yeah.
Excuse me.
You say his generals.
No, I didn't want to go,
He grabbed his general torso.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't want to
go. What is that? What does the size have to do with power?
Because he can.
Napoleon was very short, but Napoleon was very powerful. Height means nothing.
I'm not saying
So he's a punk?
Yes.
So Ted Cruz big ass is a punk.
Yeah. What is size? Don't mean nothing.
What I'm saying is,
Lil Seymour could have knocked his ass out.
You just have to question. I said this before. You have to question why it is people come out when they come out. Now, if he'd have said, "I'm coming out in support of the victims because I can understand," because
but he's not doing that.
Something in that favor, then people might understand more so than you just saying, "Oh well, I'm now just coming out and saying."
Why you grabbing your chest? He didn't grab his chest. Ty Cruz didn't grab his chest like that.
I can't make my facts move. I can't make
Is that what you were trying? Indeed. Okay. I think that.
But do you understand what I'm saying? You can't be.
I hear you. I don't agree. Let me tell you why. So we talked about this on the show before. I told you about an encounter that I had almost with my babysitter. Yes. Right.
Whoa.
Okay.
How old was you?
So young.
Yeah, you a lot of shows.
But my point is that so when y'all look, I just looked at it as my babysitter tried to get me to fuck, and I didn't because I was so young. I wanted to go outside and play. Yeah. But she was older. You know what I mean? So I was maybe like 10.
Okay.
And so she was like 18, 19.
Okay.
And so I didn't look at that as I was sexually assaulted. I just looked at it like she offered pussy, and I was like, no. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it.
I'd have been on
so,
that.
But after I've heard people talk about, it, I guess it would fall in the sexual assault category because we have physical touching and body exposure, that kind of thing. But listen what I'm saying. So when I look at this now, I can say, okay, that happened to me, and only from other people talking about it. But I wasn't scarred by it. It wasn't no major thing or nothing like that. But some people, like if you reverse it to if it was a 10-year-old girl and an 18, 19-year-old guy, same scenario, you got a totally different thing. That woman could have been scarred by that.
No, men can get scarred from things that happen to them too.
And I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that me seeing people coming out and looking at the scenarios now, I look at my own scenario differently.
Right.
And if it had scarred me, I would be like, oh my God, this, and I would be, and some people feel like that.
But that's why I said it would have been a much different effect if he would have came out and said, like, look, this is something that I can attest to because this is something that happened. However, back in that time, this is what it was. And I can, I stand with
that
you.
That is what he's saying. I think that people, y'all let the media, Good Morning America, and this place and that place, they spinning it a certain way.
No, I don't even look at it like that.
Always said it the way you said it was the way he said it, but they've been blowing it up and spinning it different ways.
I don't really look at it, the media part. It's just like I said, everything else that's just been going on, and then now, this just recently happened. Right. So it's just like it's kind of hard to believe whether if it's
Simmons. We knew Russell Simmons liked them.
His first wife was 18 when he married her.
We knew that.
Right.
But women like young men like young women like older men. Like that.
That's always been there, right?
Always been there. You're gonna like who you like. You just have to make sure that it's a consensual situation. At the time in New York, consensual is 17. So if you're consensual and you're in this man's shower and you're in this man's home and you've been there without him and you've been there with him accompanied
who we talking
with
about?
Other people. Russell Simmons.
Okay. Allegedly.
Simmons. Yeah. Allegedly. Because that's where we kind of like started off with, and we kind of got everything. But no, what I'm saying is just in that situation, that makes it hard for people who really have been through a traumatic situation
to come out and say something. I can agree to that.
I think it makes it easier because everybody's coming out now, and it's more widely accepted.
But
so it makes it easier for them to come out, not harder.
No, it doesn't.
Now say okay.
Because they haven't been coming down on the victims or the accusers. They've been coming out on the accused. So that makes the climb. It's just like it's a buyer's market at certain points in time. Now is a time. It's an accuser's market. The accusers can come out more so if the person being accused is a highly known person. The the burden of proof is on them to make themselves seem innocent. The victims are. This is a victim market right now. If you say something happened to you, they're not coming down hard on you right now.
That's why
it used to be the other way around.
But that's why it makes it hard for the women or the men that have really been through something, because everybody's so willing to.
Let me ask this question,
something.
and let's just go off topic for 2 seconds. The young woman that's coming out against R. Kelly with the young age thing.
The recent ones you're talking about before?
Yeah, the recent ones.
Okay.
Not the ones that he beat.
They're not underage now. Now they're just young.
But I mean, at the time they were young, like young ladies.
All the women that R. Kelly involved with now are over 18, but barely, but over.
I just to me, like I said,
they just young girls. I mean, young adults.
I feel like where his value is and done research. I want money.
Right. At some point,
because if he was an average Joe,
don't look at them as victims. The girls.
I think of, and then you got to think about something. This is coming on the eve of the 25th anniversary of Def Comedy Jam, was it?
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's got all this other stuff going on.
Oh, you're a conspiracy girl, are you?
No. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy.
What, does Comedy Central set him up?
I mean,
you never know.
You can't get set up if you did this shit.
I mean, he did.
You did this shit. You can't be set up. You know what I'm saying?
The way I think, like I said, she knew who this, and it's just crazy how she got in.
And they've been friends for like 30 years now. Why on earth would you be friends like that with somebody?
She was in a bind.
Like, that's what makes it 10 times worse. Is because you've been friends with me all this long time.
Do you tell me this?
How long have you been plotting to take me down?
If you go back to the president, right, and what the president said in the tape,
that's the only president.
Which one?
When he said about no, the current president.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well that's all right. So these tapes where he said,
grab
by the pussy, that kind of stuff. I think that as bad as that sounded, there is some truth to that. There are some guys with a certain amount of money. Certain women will let them treat them however they want to treat them.
Oh no!
Yes,
I've seen it.
I've
been backstage plenty of times
with a lot less money than Trump
artists who have went just nuts for peanuts, and I'm just looking at it like I don't understand it. Yes, that happens, but it also is not fair for people who really go through something when they look on the TV and you got somebody saying that I've been this person's friend for 30 years and here I go now trying to take this man down. And let's be real, him and his wife just got a Netflix deal. They just got a Netflix deal.
I don't know if I agree with that, because you have people in your family.
Why do you wait so long?
Easy, I'm gonna tell you. So you have people. You got people in the family, cousin, uncle, whatever, that assault other, little girls. These girls grow up to become women. They don't speak about what happened because they didn't feel like nobody would believe them. This is a family member. They see him all the time, but they didn't rat him out until later on. They see some of these scenarios on TV, and then they get the strength to come out. This is a family member.
No, but that's what
you don't get closer than a family member.
That's what I'm saying.
It can happen.
Those scenarios. We're not saying that we discredit.
But I'm going back to the Russell Simmons thing, being friends with the girl for 30 years. He could have still assaulted her, and they still could have been friends.
Right.
Later.
But what I'm saying,
just like your uncle can assault you, and you still be related to him, and you still see him, but he still assaulted you.
Yeah, but you treat that person. You treat that person with a distance.
I agree with that.
Go over that person's house.
I agree with that.
You don't want to
smile, talk, none of that.
We're not communicating. We're not.
And they'll say, "Why are you acting like that to your uncle?"
Right.
And they'll try to figure
because
it
you
out.
touched me.
Uncle won't maybe apologize. I was sick then. I'm good now. Whatever. Something can happen.
None of that. But so that's what I'm saying.
But listen, you could have that, but something could trigger it. Like you see him around other little kids, or I don't want, and then that can make you go forward. It's so many different ways to spin it.
For 30 years,
it's definitely happened.
Why didn't that come out?
If it wasn't Russell, I don't think.
Why didn't that come out when he had the kids? Why didn't it come out when he had Aoki and Ming Lee?
I don't know.
Do you understand what
I'm saying? It was a different climate, though. It was a different climate.
No, because
the girls were like 17 at the time when it happened?
Allegedly. Well, Russell Simmons has been on interviews saying that he likes to chase around young models.
Because his wife was how old when they got married?
She was
like
young.
18?
She was really young.
So
and when
again,
I think when he met her, she was like 16.
Right. So
Okay,
again,
right.
you know what you're getting yourself
He
into.
likes models.
Right.
He likes a certain type of baby face look.
Tall.
Yeah.
He has his
long
preference.
legs.
He has right.
his preference.
And he said that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know that, and knowing that, again, like I said, if you are my accuser, if I see you, you may end up at the same function as me.
Sure.
Because that is just how
in the business.
Right. That's just how it goes. But that does not mean that I'm going to come in contact with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know how I can have a beef with you. We're in the same room, but you over on the left side and I'm over on the right side.
True that.
Russell Simmons.
Everybody don't have that, and that's true. But they don't have that kind of control.
I just feel that way. If somebody has assaulted me or disrespected me, I'm not finna be their friend for 30 plus years. Point blank.
If it was somebody else, I don't
point blank. Period.
It'll be this case.
But
because who it is.
You're strong, and I don't see you doing anything that you didn't want to do. But I've met a lot of women who don't have that same level of strength.
And I understand that. But after that deed has done,
they be like, "Damn it, you know what? I ain't gonna assault her. She talk too much. I need one of the quiet girls." Hey, Nikki, come here for a minute.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna make sure you understand.
All right, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, so you feel strongly about that, and that's good. And that's good. But definitely let us know your thoughts in the comment section. How can people stay in touch with you and just stay on her inbox so you can see how she's gonna go?
Don't meet her on the street, please.
Let this girl go to the store with her Jordans. Leave her alone. If she got on short shorts in the wintertime, don't say nothing.
In the winter,
don't even look at her.
I'm only in the summer, baby. I got clothes on.
Go on the other side of the street.
But for real, you can check me out at Rifa. That's RIFAH2U on Instagram.
All right.
And if you want to follow me, you can go on Instagram business 622, and my Facebook is Lamont Elliott.
Business 622.
Absolutely, about my money at the end of the day. What you talking about, girl?
Okay. Of course, I'm at the Diamond K Show at Radio on Fire. As I said, we will be here next Saturday. We'll be here Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be here next week. Also, next Saturday is the Genesis reunion. Thanksgiving weekend, 9:30 to 2 a.m. Radisson Hotel, downtown Baltimore. Tickets on Eventbrite right now, and a lot of other locations.
Make sure you dress to impress.
Yeah, you got to do that. Because
please don't come down there.
Extra stuff. There's gonna be some extra stuff. We will be at the red carpet and all that kind of stuff, but I'll give you more details on that. So next weekend, I'm excited.
Thanks for hanging with us today, bro.
Shout out to my bro Stu.
Stu Ski.
Yeah.
Shagging.
And all that. Shagging and dragging.